So the interior is incredibly important. After all, it's where you spend your time when you're in the car. The way that the 69 Mustang was positioned in the market and the way that the 69 Revology Boss Mustang is positioned is quite different. So our car is very much a luxury automobile. The level of craftsmanship of the entire car has to reflect that, and the interior is no exception. So we really put a lot of effort into the interior to ensure that it meets the expectation of the luxury customer in terms of the materials and the fit and finish, just the way it's put together, the execution, the overall flow. It keeps the styling of the 69 Mustang interior, but then it just elevates the craftsmanship to another level.
The goal is retaining authenticity while improving the function and giving us better manufacturability. Some of the parts aren't available for purchase, and refurbishing parts that are available as originals is not feasible. Most of what's out there is not in good condition. One example of that is the dash lower. There's no availability of the parts, and so we had to design our own.
These cars are restomods. We're more geared towards re-engineering. We're bringing modern components into these cars. They are classic nature, but they will perform just like a modern car. And we wanted to make sure we kept that through the interior as well. We'll have comfort and different things in the interior that keep the customer feeling like this is a daily drivable car.
One of the challenges we had with the interior was the walnut veneer on the gauge cluster and the clock. On the original cars, it's basically sheet metal with a sticker overlaid. Those finishes aren't what I'd consider premium finishes. The challenge was to put real walnut veneer over those. The problem is they're not flat. They have three-dimensional bends to them, and finding a supplier that could do that sort of work was very challenging.
The challenge that we had with the veneer was that there wasn't a quality veneer supplier that we had selected from our original vendor selection. So we had to get quotes from other suppliers. So we sent out samples and requested based off of our design requirements. And we finally found a supplier that met the quality and design standards for our product.
The interior of the Boss is basically totally new. From the dash upper, dash lower, center stack, center console, seats, door interior panels, all the rear interior panels, it's all brand new. We designed all the parts on our own.
For a hand-built car like this, the customer expectation is extremely high. So the interior has to be built to the highest level.
No stone left unturned. Every panel was either resurfaced or started from scratch using scan data, and we really tried to keep with the original design, but we knew we had to change quite a bit.
The seats, they're an OEM, current production OEM seat. The issue that we had was they didn't really reflect the aesthetic that we were seeking.
We redesigned the seats to be much sportier, much more supportive. We redesigned the frame to fit our needs, and then we designed foam around it to dial in the comfort and really dial in what the car is. And they are a recycling from a different OEM, but they're 100% our design through and through.
One of the features that we added to the car that never originally existed was power rear mirrors. Instead of sitting in the car and reaching across to the passenger side and adjusting it manually or asking the person who's in the passenger seat to adjust it for you, it's the same as getting into your brand new 2025 car. You just make the adjustment and go on your way.
Another thing we grabbed from the OEM parts bin, as it were, was a removable cup holder. So the customer doesn't have to see them there all the time, can use them right when, if they need to go to Starbucks, grab a coffee before going to Cars and Coffee or anything like that, they are able to be stored in the center console away from view. Another major departure that we were accepting was adding safety to the vehicle. We know a lot of our customers have told us that they spend time with their family and they like driving their family around, so we wanted to increase the safety in the rear, so we added 3-point seatbelt harness.
The audio system in this vehicle, all new components. What we are seeking is premium audio experience for the customer.
So behind me we have Harman Kardon. They're going to be the supplier for our premium audio for the Boss car. They are setting up the software and the hardware to tune the audio to our specific requirements.
Hi, my name is Nate Kubix. I'm with Harman Kardon. We're here today to tune the Boss Mustang. We're trying to deliver the same sort of performance with our audio system that the Boss Mustang is going to deliver. What we do is we tune each speaker individually, and we give you a presentation that we're happy with and that the team at Revology is happy with.
The second sourcing challenge that we had was steering wheels. We sent out quotes based off of our design and customer requirements, and we finally selected Kusmal, which is a vendor in Germany. Also provides to steering wheels and other components to premium markets such as Singer and Bugatti and Rolls-Royce. We selected them based off of the experience they have, and then also they were able to meet our design requirements.
The wheel is one of the more important things on the vehicle because it's the thing you touch the most. If the wheel just feels like it doesn't match up with the rest of the car, you're going to notice that. I mean, we want the wheel to wow you just as much as the rest of the car. When designing the wheel, we started off from the original. So we looked at the original and deviated from there. So we shrunk the wheel a little bit to give it a more modern feel and more comfortable driving position. Also, we thickened the rim to allow your fingers to wrap around the wheel better and made the profile of the rim to match your hand. We created the CAD in CATIA, and we used the supplier from Kuschmal in Germany to make sure the product materials and the finishes live up to the rest of the car.
Because we've designed the interior ourselves, we have tremendous flexibility in terms of color and trim. It gives the customer a lot of options in terms of personalizing the vehicle to their own taste.
The interior project for Boss, is a labor of love. It took a tremendous amount of time and a tremendous amount of effort to get it to where it is now, and we really hope that the customer appreciates it as much as we do, and we really feel like we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it, literally. So it's a passion project, and I think it's going to come off that way because it truly is a one-off bespoke interior that all of the customers are going to get to enjoy.
Like everything we do at Revology, it's a blend of vintage style and aesthetic with modern technology and materials. When you look at our 69 Boss interior, it seems like the love child of a 1969 Mustang and a 2025 Bentley Continental. Over the years, we've continuously refined and upgraded all of the aspects of the cars. With the Boss program, it was a brand new model, and the opportunity to really make a step change in some areas, and interiors clearly one of the areas that we made that kind of a step change, not just an incremental change, but a real transformational change in terms of the overall interior environment.